So the perfect lemonade is what?
If you mix the Mio in the water,
Uh-huh.
and then just mix it together and then you put ice in it, it's like really good lemonade. It's better than normal lemonade. It's weird.
Huh. But the Mio's just that little squeeze thing. You like that better?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's weird.
It's cool.
You should get it sometimes. It's
Well,
really
you're
good.
kind of weird too, so I guess it just matches right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you can't put too much in it though, or else it'll be overpowered.
Right. Maybe, you could feature some of that on your YouTube channel. How to properly mix Mio. Right, Toe?
Right toe.
Yeah. Alright, well anyway, this video is actually about repairing this Johnson Ranger. It came into the shop about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and because I had the shop tore up, I wasn't able to do the repair. But the problem is this is a restored Ranger. The guy received it, and I guess when he tried to talk on it and he brought up his audio for his microphone, it just hummed. So it's got a problem. So the first thing I need to do, of course, is inspect it because it was shipped here. And we're going to do that on the newly designed D-Lab shop. Got some new matting, new flooring, but at this point I can't show that. I've got to get into this Ranger so I can give this guy an update. So later on in another video, I'll give you guys a new guided tour of the shop. But now I need to get back to work. And you always make sure that I can't do that. So guess what? Hit the road.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Alright, so as I stated before, this is a restored Ranger. I'm not sure what its history is, but it has been completely rebuilt, repainted. As you can see, she looks really nice, but it does have a hum issue on the audio, and I was told that it's so bad that he can actually hear the hum on CW. But this is what caught my attention right off the bat. This crazy wire harness hanging out of the back of her. Okay, so there's a switch, spot, Mox operation. I don't know what this was all about, but if this is actually hooked into the push-to-talk circuit, got a big antenna hanging out here, which could obviously induce noise. The mic jack has also been changed to this Drake style, so it's kind of like the TRS jack, but I don't think they're using the push-to-talk here. Looking inside the radio, I can see a pretty good sized push-to-talk relay, so my first question would be, is that relay switching DC or AC? Because if it's an AC relay, that 60 Hertz noise could be inducing directly to the microphone input circuit. So next up, I'm going to get it apart and inspect it. I've got Emmy in the shop. We're going to give this Ranger a quick internal inspection. So the first thing that I'm concerned with is the actual push-to-talk relay. So somebody installed one kind of in the same location where I put my little K1 and K2 boards. What the question is what is the coil voltage of the Wii, right? Looks like it's got a 120 volt coil. So if this is hooked up like a standard push-to-talk relay, that means you're going to have 120 volts AC in your microphone. Isn't that lovely? But that might not be the case. Let's flip it on its side and see what else is going on, alright? Alright, I flipped it on its side so Emmy can give the Ranger a quick underside inspection. What do you see?
There sure are a lot of extra parts in here, and what's the deal with all these relays? There's one here, here, here. Grandpa, how many relays are supposed to be inside of a Johnson?
Well, normally there's none underneath. So you know what I think? I think maybe somebody has been in this radio and maybe cobbled it up. What the heck are you guys talking about? All these Rangers have wee ways underneath. I put them in all of them. What's the deal? What do you got a problem with?
The those aren't supposed to be there. That could mess up the radio.
Oh, not the way I do it. It works better than OEM, believe me. I know Mr. Johnson.
No, you should not be doing that.
So what do you think you should do?
I think we need to uncobble this.
Uncobble it? What are you talking about? This is my baby.
We need to take out most of these relays.
I'm out of here. You guys are going to butcher up my creation. All right, Amy, as you can see, I've got another big challenge ahead of me. And what the biggest problem is when somebody gets in here and modifies things like this, and it's not documented, I can't look at my schematic and say, this is the way it should be, right? So my only option at this point is to remove as much of this as I can, add my board, and try to get this Ranger to operate as close to stock as possible.
Well, Grandpa, it sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Yep, but you know what? That's why people send me this stuff, is they know that I'm willing to take the time to make it right. It may take a lot of time on this one, but it's a gorgeous Ranger, it's worth it.
There is one more thing though.
What's that?
At least I don't have to do it. And this is your job.
Well,
At least it's your job.
right now, future D-Lab operator. Right?
Job.
Yeah. All right, snap to it. So I'll give you a close-up underside inspection. This is odd. A couple fuse holders hanging there. I'm wondering if they're in line with the modulation transformer. There's a big open contact style relay up here. This is actually an automotive type of relay stuck under here. Yeah, there's a computer grade filter cap here, kind of hanging in the breeze. Got a lot of cables running around. Here's another wee-way. It's taken off, it looks like, to the function switch. Here's the filter caps for the main high voltage. Pretty interesting. A modulation resistor. Okay, I'm sure this is to protect the cathodes, but there's also a negative bias adjustment top side. Yeah, lots going on. Got the cable harness coming on here. Okay, and I went to these automotive type connectors. And I don't know if you saw on the magic harness, there is another automotive relay. There's a lot of relays. Anyway, I'm sure it was all done with good intentions, but unfortunately it makes it almost impossible for somebody after the fact to work on it. Let's take a look topside. All right, topside inspection. This was a factory built Ranger. It's got the little pop rivets on the tube sockets. Things up here look pretty stock, except for when you get into this area. Solid state rectifier for the 5R4 and another one for the 6AX5. This is that 120 volt coil relay that I showed you that's doing the push to talk function. Looks like they've relocated the 18K resistor outside of the VFO compartment. Up here, it's kind of a bummer. It appears as though the keyer platform has been modified. So my guess is the keyer function's gone, and now it's just for adjusting the modulation bias. Okay, so if you're a CW operator, this may not be a good thing. Other than that, she looks clean. Oh yeah, we've got some noise going on in the kitchen. Time for me to cut. But I got a job ahead of me, guys. Alright, so I'm going to stop the video at this point because I have to get a hold of the owner and make sure that he wants to dish out enough shimoles for me to do this job, because it's going to be quite the task. And I don't want to get myself into what?
Gotta be very honest with you.
Sure, here we go.
I don't think you can do it.
Really?
I really don't.
Wow.
This is the one project you're not going to be able to do ever.
Really? Okay. Well, you know what? I accept your challenge. Okay? I'm always up for a challenge, Amy. As a matter of fact, I work better when there's a little sense of paranoia that I can't do it. That's when I do my best work. Because you know, it's not only that, but now it's proving you wrong. Right?
Right. But guess what?
What?
This will really help if I do this.
Oh yeah. You know, I really did
entire
like
time you were
when I
there.
was trying to shoot the Topside Inspection and you were running the blender up in the kitchen. That was super.
I know,
Yeah.
I knew that would help. That's
Yeah.
why I did it. I would have done it longer, but Grandpa didn't let me. Or
Right.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Not
So
Grandpa.
see guys, this is what I'm up against. You know, I'm trying to do a good job here. I really am. And I actually got something for you today that I was going to reward you with, but I forgot it. You know, I mean, I'm old, okay? Gray hair, kid. What can I say? All right, guys. So anyway, I'm going to get a hold of the owner and make sure everything's cool. And this will obviously be a multi-part video, okay? So in part 2, if it's approved, I'm going to carve all this stuff out. I'm going to get the schematic and try to return this Ranger to stock. It's going to be a pretty major undertaking, but I'm up for it. Are you?
I'm up to being...
No, you're not. You're going to be...
I'm up to proving you're wrong.
Yeah, you know what she's going to do while I'm working? She's going to be like this. Oh, look. Oh, I can put a little cube here and these other cubes. See you guys next time.